My name is Arvind Kala and I live in Delhi. 5, 6 years ago, a brilliant idea struck me. A brilliant idea that I thought would make me rich. I'd seen all around that there were lots of married men who were utterly dominated by their wives and were very, very unhappy. So I thought I would become their advisor and help them out. I'd earn money from them, I'd do good, and it would be a win-win situation for them and me. So I issued an ad in Indian Express saying, "Scared of your wife or girlfriend? Don't be. I'll help you." And my consultation was only $700 an hour. And I thought I priced it low, thinking, I'd get one guy, and that guy would recommend me to two would recommend me to four to 16, and my business would go exponentially. That was my game plan. That was my business strategy. Well, after the ad came out, the ad cost me $9,000, by the way. So next morning, my phone wouldn't stop ringing. Men phoned me from all over, from Delhi, Bangalore, Maharashtra, Assam, everywhere, with stories of how unhappy they were, how nagging wives had made their wives hellish, and on and on and on. And I was pretty stunned. But I talked to them. I thought I was gathering expertise, because once I knew men's problems, I'd be in a better position to help them. And I silently rejoiced, but I couldn't rejoice very much, that I had really be on the way to making a killing, financial killing. But, I can't rejoice while I'm talking to them. So I listened to them on and on. And, when you listen, you got to talk also. So hours of talking and my throat had gone hoarse. And as the time passed, etc., a kind of annoying doubt started nagging my mind. I said, what the hell? Yeah, I'm listening to these guys, but it's not yielding me any money. 5, 6 hours you listen to men is damn interesting. Yeah, it's hilarious also. What the hell? How long money? And I thought, instead of me making money, I was becoming the agony aunt for men I would never meet. Unhappy men. But what the hell? I'm not Mother Teresa out to help them. I'm here to fill my pockets. And my pockets were as empty as before after hours of talking. Well, I got a little irritated, as time passed, etc., etc. And these Indians, miserly misers, they wouldn't even pay bloody $700. They started doubting my credentials. How do I know you'll fix my problem? So I said, you phone me. You don't believe me. I'm not looking for you. And I said, buzz off. And as my impatience grew, that buzz off changed to fuck off. After all, I'm human, yeah. How long can I listen to people's misery and dwell on my own misery about, my pockets not filling, etc. And as the day passed, etc. By the way, all those people they were looking at me, all those unhappy men, like it was that was another Jesus Christ who had descended onto earth to help unhappy men. That's how they were. They were reverential only, but it wasn't turning into money. So, I appreciated the reverence, but, how long can I, also endure adulation if it doesn't turn into money? So, finally, I got a little irritated, and there were several men who told me that they were beaten up by their wives. So, but it was not yielding money. So, finally, one fellow phoned me from Maharashtra saying the same thing. My wife beats me up. Consult me, I said, and after the consultation, she'll beat you up more, I replied. It was my viciousness which was surfacing. Frustration makes you a trifle profane also. So, that kind of thing, etc. So, I realized that I had a brilliant idea and people are phoning from all over, but I wasn't able to monetize it. By the way, I'm such a deadly helper of men. I remember one fellow came to me, he was around 33, 34, and he was the only client I got. And he was the only client I got, and he paid me $700. By the way, that was the only client I got. 9,000 was my investment, on 700 I earned from it. Bloody nothing. But when he came, I gave him a coffee, etc. I had a nice terrace garden. But then I had become so cynical by then. Doubts assailed me. So I said, suppose he drinks my coffee and buzzes off. So after he had taken 2-3 sips, I said, hey, by the way, can you pass me that $700? Which he did. By the way, I gave him brilliant brilliant advice, an advice which rescued him from disaster. You see, he was in Delhi and he was going steady with a girlfriend, etc. They'd sleep around and live in one flat, and then the girl got transferred, and they had marriage plans, etc., etc. Then the girl got transferred to Bangalore, and he found that she was always stalking him. Stalking you how? I asked him. He said, she would phone me, where are you? So I'd say, I'm here. So she'd be very skeptical. She'd say, send me a picture that you are with your friends or whatever. So she was stalking him. What are you doing? What are you, on, and he wanted to shed her. And he didn't know how to, so he sought my help. I said, well, the first thing you got to tell her gradually is that your money is finishing. He said, how do I do that? I said, just tell her after a week or so that, your mother's got cancer, and you got to empty your provident fund to help her out in her treatment. And that would cost you 8-10 lakhs. So he said, yeah, okay, very good idea, very good idea. And then he said, what else? I said, after 3-4 months, play it cool, meaning she shouldn't think that you're lying. Just say that he was a Keralite, that, the Kerala floods destroyed damaged your father's home, and you'll be spending 12-15 lakhs to fix the home from your savings. She said, damn good idea, damn good idea. I told him, as your bank balance diminishes, her interest in you will diminish too. I said, is that all I should do? I said, no, wait for a while and all, profess your love for her, tell her you love her deeply, you want to get married to her immediately, etc. And then tell her after 2-3 months that, he was in Times Internet. So that Times Internet is retrenching, and, he may be one of the people who was axed. So he said, yeah, damn good idea, damn good idea. So I actually rescued him. He never got back to me about how, how life worked out. But, my advice to him was brilliant. And unfortunately, that was 700 and he was the only guy, as I said, 9,000 I invested, 700 I earned. So I lost 8,300. What the hell, yeah? So my business, I couldn't monetize my business, and I failed. But what the hell, yeah? Life is full of suffering. And, I have a terrific talent to help unhappy men, etc., etc. But how the hell? They got to pay me. But they're not paying me, so why the hell would I help them? Help them, yeah? I'm not Mother Teresa. Well, friends, just forward this video to everybody, and if you're seeing this on YouTube, there's a red button below. Please press that, and if you do that, I'll tell Lord Hanuman to teach you how to somersault. All right? Okay, see you later, alligator.